Hello again. It's Mike. Look at this. I tried to shave. I hope it came out okay. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone had a wonderful Saturday night. This video is not meant for recommendation or for advice. This video is meant strictly for educational purposes only. Today we're talking about the importance of hydrochloric acid in the stomach. So now, anyone here is like 40 years old or older and used to buy, you know, any type of products in nutrition stores, they may be familiar with a hydrochloric acid enzyme, which is a digestive enzyme in the human body. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because I have I've been diagnosed with several stomach conditions, which are blaming, which the professionals, the so-called professionals who handle me, are blaming on stomach acid. So they gave me some pills to reduce stomach acid. So now, my conditions since then, such as the digestion, I noticed was slower and wasn't as good as before. The acidity in my stomach, it actually is less now without the pills. Because let me tell you, when I was taking the pills, I was suffering a lot. I was in fact, I was bleeding. So I was reading about hydrochloric acid's role in fighting bacteria and about the necessity of the stomach containing, hey, how you doing? Sebastian, hello. Ike Ramirez, hi there. Hooray, we got some people in the house. In the house. What time is it there? Over here it's like 1:15. Hey, Auntie K, up late like me, or it's Pennsylvania time, like 1:20 a.m. Hope everyone's doing good, man. No. I'm natural fitness lifestyle. That's my lifestyle. Fitness and positive mindset. Fitness and activity. Just try to stay active. You want to speak Spanish? California. Oh, 2020. Oh, California. I want to go to California. I want to go to, back in the 80s, I think it was 85, I was in California. I loved it there. I was in Fresno, California, and I used to walk on Van Ness Boulevard. Van Ness Boulevard is really big. My eyebrows, I don't like doing that. There was an actor, may rest in peace, Ernest Borgnine. He had these large eyebrows. And who's that guy from Bonanza? Norm, forgot. Hey, I grew up with a lot of actors, watching actors that have the big bushy eyebrows like this. I'm not an actor, but I like my eyebrows. I don't think the men shave their eyebrows. I could clip them. I mean, I take a scissor. I'm supposed to do it with some tweezers and try to just like clip these things, like, you see, so they don't stick out like that. Hey, how you doing? No, senor. So here, hydrochloric acid plays an important role in killing the bacteria. So let's say I take these pills. I was taking these pills The doctor gave me, and they said, "Oh, you got too much acid in your stomach." But acid does good things too. So I started thinking, what about if I start, a ver, a ver, yo pienso, a mí se me ocurrió una idea, porque yo no puedo tener ácido en mi estómago después de comer. Entonces se me ocurrió la idea. Yo estuve comiendo demasiado grasas, muchas grasas, grasas la comida. Oh, me, I'm 64. Nice to meet you, Luis. Grasas en el queso de papa. A mí me encanta el queso de papa, pero el queso de papa me causa gases. Gases. Mm, no bueno. Si está con gente, tus amigos y amistades, y empiezo a comer queso de papa, oh, una bomba. No quieres saber, mi amigo. Hey, hello there, Austin. So what I did, a mí me encantan los tacos, pero mi pobrecito estómago no es como antes. Cuando era joven yo comía tacos, los tacos con lechuga, tomates, hasta jalapeños, pimientos, ah, pepinos, carne de rey, queso, qué clase de... Y el burritos era mi favorito. Burritos, wow. Yo conocí un restaurante, un sitio donde vendían burritos por $5, el tamaño de un plato grande. Sí. Yes, okay, so my stomach is very sensitive to fats. So I figured, instead of taking, and I'm not telling anybody to do this. This is what I thought for myself, to do only for myself, because the pills were slowing down my digestion, and I noticed I had more bloating. So I stopped taking these anti-acid pills, but I reduced the amount of fat I was eating. I started eating low fat, almost zero fat, low fat foods, except for almond butter. No, no me quieren. Dicen que soy muy feo. No me quieren. Dicen, you know what? I've been told that I have a face that I should put a paper bag over my face. It's like this comedian called The Unknown Comic. He used to put a paper bag. They said I look better. When I was a kid, I liked this, I had a crush on a girl in class, and she said, "I have a great idea. Why don't you just get a paper bag and put it over your head?" I was really devastated. No tengo mi casa. Vivo con una amiga, pero es como mi dueña es la propiedad de la casa, y si me oye, si me escucha, hablando ahora, me bota, rápido. Hey, bien. So let's say, hey, having these, look, no, porque está durmiendo, y si yo la despierto, a patadas me saca, a patadas. No es bueno. Me pone a dormir en la grama. Yo vivo en el campo, me bota, me pone a dormir en el campo con los gusanos. Los gusanos en mis orejas. Imagínate. Sí, yo no trato de hacer ruido, porque si hago ruido, tengo que dormir con los gusanos. ¿Qué se puede hacer? ¿Qué se puede hacer? Tengo que estar tranquilo siempre. Después de aquí me voy arriba a mi cuarto, a ver, a ver un poco películas y dormir un sueño encantado, ¿ya? Me encantaría ir a México. Tengo muchos, tenía muchos amigos mexicanos en Nueva York, en Brooklyn, pero ahora vivo en Pennsylvania. Y aquí, tú sabes, imagínate, en el campo, blanquitos y blanquitos nada más. No, ¿quién es? Roblox. Perdón, no lo conozco. So we're talking about, oh, sí, sí, sí. Sí, ahora sí, ahora sé de qué, de qué habla, sí, Roblox. Sí, de qué el juego se trata. Yeah, so I started taking cabbage juice and I realized the importance of stomach acid is having my own stomach acid, but not eating fatty foods because if I eat foods that produce even more excessive acid, that is where the problem lies. Not having stomach acid because every human being is born with stomach acid to help digest food, and to help protect against bacteria and these harmful bacteria in the stomach. So harmful bacteria. Ok, sí. Tú sabes que la bacteria puede hacer daño al estómago si no tiene ácido natural, ácido que el cuerpo produce. Sí, California. Yo estuve en California en la época de los 80, en Fresno. Quería, yo quiero ir ahora, pero no sé, dicen que Los Ángeles cambió mucho, pero quizá encuentre una viejita por allá, ¿verdad? ¿Quién sabe, verdad? Yeah. So, hablando del ejercicio, usted se pone a hacer ejercicio para los brazos, mira. ¿Eh? El ejercicio ayuda a la circulación. Yes, see. So anyway, let's listen. We're talking about hydrochloric acid. There was someone wanted to speak Spanish, me to speak Spanish, so I spoke Spanish. But my viewers, I want to talk here about the role of hydrochloric acid in the stomach. It helps protect against harmful bacteria. It helps digest food. And that's very, very important. We are born with a certain amount. In the old days, many bodybuilders took hydrochloric acid supplements to help them digest their protein. So hydrochloric acid does a lot of beneficial things in the body. The overproduction of hydrochloric acid and caused by acidic foods, too acidic foods, carbonated beverages, acidic foods. That is what actually harms the stomach. Uh, and especially when you take these acidic foods, you have acidic, you know, carbonated beverages, acidic fruits like lemons. You have acidic vegetables like a lot of tomato sauce, ketchup. I mean, let's face it, if you take a natural tomato, it's not that acidic, but we're talking about when you concentrate. Now, a lot of people might get on my case and say, oh, I love tomato sauce. Great, but I'm not telling you not. I'm not telling anybody not to take tomato sauce. But I'm just saying that it's acidic. It has naturally contains a lot of acid, and it'll, you know, the stomach has enough of a job handling its own hydrochloric acid. It's and also the amount of food, like having small portions or small portions throughout the day is better than just gorging and having a lot in one meal. I have a tendency to do that because many times all I eat is one meal, and then I'm so hungry, and I tend to overdo it. But anyway, hydrochloric acid has a lot of beneficial functions. It's been, and do you know that the stomach acid helps the body? It's been said, according to studies, it helps the body with memory. Yes, retaining memory. So, I mean, stop taking my pills and not telling anyone to stop taking the antacid. I just say that I did, and I noticed I had better digestion. I stopped bleeding. My ulcers, I guess my ulcers got better. But I also started drinking a lot of cabbage juice. Every single day I drink cabbage juice. And that's great. I've noticed a big difference and a big benefit to reducing my ulcers and reducing the bleeding, even stopping the bleeding. I was bleeding for like 12, wow, it seemed like months. I started having the cabbage juice. I also reduced the amount of fatty foods, and the bleeding stopped. And I hope it goes away and it doesn't come back. Though, when I went to a doctor visit, they don't tell me about these things. I have to figure it out for myself. I have to do my own reading and my own research. I discovered hydrochloric acid when I was 16 years old because I used to go to a health food store and I found this digestive enzyme, and on the label it read hydrochloric acid. So I got very curious, and I asked the people in the counter, and they explained to me that it helps the digestion break down the proteins along with the enzymes, like another beneficial digestive enzymes contained in papaya and pineapple. The pineapple's an acidic fruit, so you do have to be careful. I have taken and I benefit from papaya extract, and pineapple extract. They're very wonderful and they benefit me a lot. These things can be expensive. Sometimes it's just, but so can buying an entire papaya or pineapple because they run out fast, and I don't have any, much room in the fridge to store it. So it's more convenient it's more convenient for me to get some papaya enzymes and pineapple enzyme tablets, natural ones. Yeah, so these things help a lot. So I hope that everyone's having this wonderful, wonderful weekend, because it's not over. I mean, Saturday, I even consider this still Saturday. Till I go to sleep, I still consider it Saturday. Yeah, so I hope everybody a wonderful, wonderful Bosco. ¿Quién es Bosco? Don Bosco. El señor de chocolate, Bosco. Hay un chocolate, una bebida de chocolate que se llama Bosco. ¿Está relacionado con el chocolate? Yeah, it's 2 languages I speak fluently, 2 languages. I know a little bit of a third language. I know a little bit of Israeli, how to speak Israeli a little bit. And that's about it. 3 languages, a little bit. but mainly Spanish and English, English and Spanish. English is my first language, but I also speak Spanish because I studied in a Spanish college and I studied Spanish literature too. And I used to have to write term papers in Spanish, so I, I'm fluent in both English and Spanish. I formerly was studying to be an English teacher, English as a second language. I want to go back to school because I dropped out after 2 years because I moved away from where I was. I went back to Brooklyn and I want to go back to school, but I want to study online anyway. I hope everybody has a wonderful night and wonderful rest of the weekend. Guess my arm size.